Shadow Spectre 11, and today I'm going to do a series. This series is going to be for new players coming from an older player, but still a new player. So, what I'm going to do is walk new players through Area 18 and get their ship. Now, my starter ship was a 300i, 100i, pardon me. So, it is a little bit more expensive, but it was a ship that I decided that I wanted for this type of thing. So, you're going to start off with 10,000 UEC, AUEC, and a little extra if you use a referral code. You can start with $45, or you can go up and go for an Avenger Titan, or you can go the route that I did and get a 100i. I do not recommend the Aurora or the Mustang. That's just my personal preference, but the two that I suggested, the Avenger Titan is more of a multi-role, and also the 100i. You don't get as much cargo space with the 100. You get more with the Titan, but those are the two that I suggest. So, you're going to start off in a hab after you do your customization, and you're going to hit the Y key. Get yourself out of the bunk. Now, I'm going to show you what I have currently in this, and here in your hab at Area 18, it's going to be dark. So you're going to turn on your light. You're going to hit the I key to look at your inventory. Now, this is not what you're going to be wearing when you start this. You're going to be wearing a basic suit, a basic helmet. You'll start off with a pistol and one med pen. So, I'm going to show you what that suit looks like in my inventory. And it's going to be this one here. The Odyssey 2 Undersuit Alpha. And you're going to be wearing a basic helmet. You're going to have a pistol. And you're going to have one med pen, which is this one here. That is what you're going to start out with. So, basically, this is what you're going to work with. Then, you're going to hit F1 for your Moby Glass. And that's going to show you everything that you have, that's your current status at this moment. Now, I have more money than you will have at this point, so go here to the com link. That is where you can see your friends. You get your friends list and different things of that nature. Your pending requests. And here are the people that are active in your server at this point in time. Okay? So, close that. We'll go to the next one. Here, this is where you'll see your ship. Now, when you click on this, this will show you the different ships that you have in your area that you're at. So here you'll be able to see your ship, what's on it, and then once you get more advanced into the game, you will be able to upgrade your ship. So next here is Knickknacks. This shows you where you've left equipment. You can open this, see where you've been. There's a med pen that I left on Bikini Point, which was empty. Okay? So you can go back to ArcCorp and Area 18. This shows everything that I have on Area 18. I mean everything, because this is my base. This is where I start off, and this is where I come back and bring things that I've acquired during my travels, and I place them here on ArcCorp, and that way I can keep track of where everything is. So I do have a lot of things that I've acquired, and you will be doing the same. So next, this is your star map. This is what you will use to navigate the verse. Okay? And it is buggy. It does give you issues, so you have to be patient with it. It is being worked on. This is the mode tracker. Now, if you have a friend or you're in a group, which I do suggest you get into one as soon as possible, due to the fact that your first month being alone is going to be very, very hard. Because you will be trying to make money, and you will die. Because it is a known fact that it does happen. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. It is a rough go if you're by yourself your first month. You can get money from other players if you're in a group, you trust them, they trust you, and they will help you out. The community is very, very helpful on that aspect. I am with a group that we help each other get better ships. So it is one of the most important things to get with people that you can trust, that will help you and teach you what is in the game and how it works. This right here is where you will get your contracts and build your reputation. Now, I always do this. I take this one, call to arms, because if you get attacked, you will have to fight your way out. And by doing this, and if you are successful, you will get money, AUEC, for each kill that you make. I don't suggest you doing bounties at first. What I do suggest is that you start out with delivery missions. Your delivery missions are going to be your backbone at first until you can get into something more substantial. This is where you'll be making your money. You have personal missions. I do not suggest that you do personal missions in your first few days. You'll have these are different, and there's maintenance, there's mercenaries, and there's investigations. Okay? So, you will be doing these, but you do want to take your time doing them, and you want to do them with another person. Um, I cannot stress that enough. But what you do want to do is do your box missions first to get you some money together. Once you've accepted a mission, you will see it here in the accepted. You'll have history once you've completed something, and if you can create a beacon if you need it. Okay, here is when you have your ship. You need to refuel, repair, do it from the pilot seat, and different things of that nature. And here, this is your journal. This will tell you everything that you need to know. It will let you know what's going on. And if you're qualified, it tells you about each jurisdiction, regeneration, nutrition, and things of that nature. It is something that you will jump back and forth to see. Now, in the lower left-hand corner, you see where this here is hydration. I need to drink. So I will fix that momentarily. Then here in Delphi, these are things that you've done. Okay. Now, I recently did a mission for Kovalex on Area 18. So, this is where you're going to do your box missions on Area 18. Okay? Now, as you see, I've been to other places, and yes, I do have some reputation with some of them. I've also made contacts, and you can also look at and add them as a favorite because you've worked with them. So, that's what you do. And this is just part of the Moby Glass. Okay, so we'll get out of here and we're going to head on out and we're going to venture a little bit. So here, let me get a little water. Have to take your helmet off to drink and eat. Hit your left mouse button to drink. Okay, and we're going to take this outside. F is your interaction key. Now you can double click it or you can hold it. Right? And this is where you spawn your apartment. come down here to get to the elevator. So we're going to take this bottle. We're going to place it right there. That way you're not carrying it around. And here we'll go back to our inventory. And we'll go ahead and put our helmet back on. Right. And now, we're going to hold that, hold F, left click on the mouse, and call the elevator. You're going to use your W, A, S, and D keys to move. You're going to hold F again and go to the ground floor. F and left click. Alright. Up. Now you can go into third person, hit F4, and there you are. You can go into F4, hit F4 again for a wider view. And this is where you'll start out. The Adria Falls Apartments, if you come to Area 18. When I first started playing, I started out at Lorville. And as time went on, I moved to Microtech, to New Babbage. Then I started playing, I have more of my group were at Area 18. So, in the last patch, I moved to Area 18. So, the first thing you're going to do is you have some money, but you want to be careful with it. So, you're going to go to Cubby's Blast. Here, this is where you're going to get your first set of armor and your weapon. Okay, let me get out of first person here. And here are the weapons that you can purchase. You can also purchase armor here. But you don't want to get too extravagant because you want to make money first. And the thing that I did when I first started, I was buying more than I had a chance to make. And that's where I had my problems. So eventually you're going to want to get one of these multi-tool. There's more armor in here. But you don't want to get extravagant armor right off the bat.
Hi, good to have you back.
And you also have pistols here. Okay. Then you have, this is where you can go into a kiosk and you can buy and sell. Now, you won't have anything to sell right off the bat, so you're going to do some buying. You can break everything down into categories. It does make it, excuse me, it does make it easier for you than when I started. So, this is where you will come. So now, we're going to take a quick run. Now you want to follow along with me, and remember, F is your interaction key. Okay? You do have to eat and drink in this game. This is the world that you're going to have to deal with. It's a lot of fun. There are bugs. Just be straight up and honest with you. There are bugs. There are things that you will get frustrated about. So if you're in it, you'll see them. Okay, so we'll go here, and this is Astro Armada. This is where we can purchase ships. Now these are a little glitched right now. There they are. Okay. Just hit F and left click. These are ships that you can purchase in game. You already have your starter package. Don't have to purchase any other ships out of game unless you want to back the project. You already backed the project with your $45 or whatever starter package that you can buy practically every ship that's in game unless it's brand new to come out. There are some things that I did purchase out of game. For instance, my Crusader Hercules Starlifter. I did get that, but I also built up enough store credit where I was able to purchase it. So, you can do that. So, this is where you come and purchase ships. Alright, and then we're going to take another walk here. And we're going to Dumper's Depot. Now, Dumper's Depot, this is where you can purchase and sell. And if it does get a little dark, hit T, and that's your torch flashlight. Dumper's Depot, you can sell. Oh, if you're in third person, you can hit F and that will take you directly to. So hit F, and this is where you can sell and buy components. Now, if you buy something, you can put it in. You can put it on the ship that you are currently flying. That nature. So they could go directly to the inventory of that ship. Or if it's something that is small enough, it can go directly to you, or you can put it in the local inventory of where you are. And you can sell. Now I don't have anything in here, so I would go to Utilities. Don't know who this is. Somebody did direct message me. Interesting. Okay. Sure who it is. Interesting. But anyway, let's see. Let's go to our and direct message was canceled. Not sure who it was. Okay. We'll try it again later. But anyway, that's the first step that you're going to make. So this is where you do this. It does get a little creepy, so don't worry about it. It'll all be fixed in time. So the next place I'm going to take you is to the place to trade and the administration office. And also a couple more shops. So now to get yourself to move faster, just scroll up on your mouse wheel and scroll down to slow yourself down. And if you want to sprint, you can go with the left shift and you'll be running very fast. But you got to be careful of that because your heart rate will go up and you will die. So, being honest. So here, this is the admin office.
Welcome to IO North Tower, Area 18's premier centre for business development. Please consult any of our associates for help or rental opportunities.
Kind of cool. And here you see this. This is a trading console you can buy. And if you want to put something on a ship, now I have to recall my ship. But anyway, this is where you can buy this scrap to take on a ship, or you can use it this. Now if you want to sell, check what you have to sell, what ship you've currently been using, backpack, and things of that nature. So, how that works. Now, there are different prices for different things, so you do have to be careful what you buy and how much money you have till other factors come into play. Now, when you go here, oh, work right now. Well, if you take this elevator, this takes you to center mass, but it's not working at the moment, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, and here, this is the Mile High Club. And I don't have access to this yet. Okay, and now we're going to the TDD, the Trade Development Division. And here, also purchase things and sell things off of your ships. Always hit F to look at a console. And it's the same as the admin office, just certain things are different. Okay? They're basically the same. And from here, take you to Rikers Memorial Spaceport. This is where you will get your ship. I'm gonna follow along here. And there's a train, maybe we can make it. Yes. Now, there is a thought wheel. You hit F and right click. And this is where you can see the status of your character. Hydration, hunger, bodily injury, if you're 100% health, oxygen, temperature, and the different things here. And I will go into that at a later date and later on in this series. So now we're on our way to the spaceport. And here you will see how beautiful ArcCorp is. Careful that you don't fall out of the train. It can happen. Here, Riker Memorial Spaceport, 15 seconds. We're almost there.
Now arriving.
And here we are. So you'll go along here, and there's always signage to help you to find your way. And here you will find your Aesop Terminals. This is where you will pick up your ships. So there's also a VIP lounge that you can chill out in. Kind of cool. Here, this is where you get your rentals. If you want to try out a ship, you can rent them. So it does give you different selections of ships that you could rent. Oh, excuse me. Just different things that you can see. Things of that nature. Okay. So, here, this is where you will pick up your ship.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
And this is where you can retrieve your ships. If your ship is destroyed, or in it, and you respawn back to the hospital of wherever you decide to start, this is where you can reclaim your ship. Which is one thing I have to do right now because I have to claim my 100. Because I flew it there and I left it. So the 100 is pretty quick. It's 1 minute and 15 seconds. You file a claim for it and you can get the ship.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
And then you can click out of that and you just wait for it. Now, if you get an Anvil Pisces C8X, that's 41 seconds. It's quick. So you can get that one pretty fast. That is like the go-to ship because it's quick and you can get to it quick. And you can purchase that one in game. I do suggest to everybody that I've worked with to get a Pisces. It's very cheap in game to have one just in case you need to get somewhere quick. You can get that ship fast. And we're almost ready for our ship, my ship. Okay, 2 seconds, and boom, my starter ship is here. This is the ship that I started with. Okay, so this is where I'm going to go ahead, pull this ship.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Your hangar, hangar 3. So you do get an icon that shows you where your ship is in case you forget. Elevator. Then you just go to the hangar. And there she is. And this is what you start with. If you decide to get this ship, you get another. This is what you start with. This ship can refuel itself. So as you're flying in atmosphere, this ship has a refinery that creates hydrogen fuel. So you will never run out of fuel in this ship. She has a very long range, quantum-wise, but it's something that you want to monitor. You just don't want to be flying around and then running out of fuel somewhere. And I recommend this ship for beginners due to the fact that it does have a bunk that you can sleep in and log out. Now the Titan has one as well, the Avenger. But I do love this ship. It has a special place in my heart. And you can open this door. Here's your components. And you can open this door down here. And that's where you can place your cargo. And so, this is my starter ship, and in the next video, I will take you on some box missions. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. This is Shadow Spectre 11, out.